Hey there, YouTubers! Hi there, Dr. Sheep here. No skit today. We're gonna jump right into things. Happy 100th video! Sadly, not 100 subscriber special. As of February 2nd, 2019, there are only 35 subscribers. But, that's no biggie, I think. But, so we've had a lot of fun on this channel, as these clips will show you.
Come on. You can win.
I don't know, man.
Make me some money.
But out of all the fun we've had some pitfalls and some boring videos and other junk. But of the 100 videos, I'm going to pick my top 5 most favorite topics. Not videos, topics. And in no particular order, we'll first start with light. Now, it may or may not come as a surprise to you that light is one of my favorite topics. How it might not come as a surprise to you is because I've done the calcite orb video, I've done why things emit light. In my most recent video, I talked about using a glass prism to split a beam of white light into its constituent parts, creating the full spectrum of Roy G. Biv. I mean, the list goes on. Actually, that's about it. Now, I do want to talk about light in the future, and many more of its other applications. But for now, I'm just going to talk about basically lasers and what you can do with lasers. Now, be careful with this. This is going to be loud, and I might burn my hand. Holy cow. Yeah. But that's not it. That's not all you can do with light. I mean, the first microorganisms on Earth didn't even use visible light, which is all you've always seen so far. They used infrared. And without infrared, which is thermal energy, life on this planet wouldn't even exist. It wasn't until, I think, was it billions of years later, that they actually used visible light as their main source of energy. That's crazy to think about. Now, I could go on and on and on about the electromagnetic spectrum and light in general, all the crazy applications it has. But this video is only so long, and those could be future videos. So on to my next favorite topic, eclipses. Anything, everything to do with eclipses. Oh, hi there. Didn't notice you there. Of course I noticed you. I turned the camera on. I pushed record. Of course I knew you were there. Wow, this video is kind of a mess. Anyways. Next one is talking about eclipses. Now, I've talked about eclipses and how the moon orbits the Earth and how supermoons and everything, all this stuff works over and over, time again. One of my most favorite videos and one of my more popular videos is Can You See a New Moon at Night? I absolutely love that video. It's actually pretty good. I used an actual script and I actually read paper of what I was supposed to be talking about, unlike in this video where I have nothing to read except no signal. That's boring. Anyways, I don't want to talk about it anymore because I've talked about it too much. And actually, in the 4th podcast, I do take a comment head on. They had a question slash kind of a just a comment on Can You See a New Moon at Night? And I feel like I have to address that, but not in this video. I did it in the 4th podcast, so go check that out. You don't have to listen to the whole thing if you don't want to, but it's going to be kind of in the middle, I hope or think. I'm actually going to record it tonight, funny enough. Yeah, I'm going to take it head on. But since we're talking about the Earth and the Moon, these are relatively large objects compared to us. Another one of my favorite topics is scale. Now, scale. Why do I like scale so much? Well, I have a book about orders of magnitude, and that I haven't read, but I've looked through it. It's pretty interesting. I've been meaning to read it, but I'm a college student. I read a lot anyways, or I'm supposed to. And I also liked Cody's Lab's video on about how far away are distant stars and how big they would be, but I mean, if we bring it down to a little smaller scale than he did, if the sun was 1.5 millimeters, in diameter. Betelgeuse, the biggest star, one of the biggest stars in the known universe, would be 0.5 meter in diameter. That's pretty interesting. In fact, I could hold a star like this, using that same ratio that we use to convert the sun's size down to that size, and then Betelgeuse's size down to this size. That alone is just huge. And then exponents, how 10 to the 10th and 10 to the 9th are far bigger than you could, are far different numbers than you could realize. I didn't really process that information until I was working on another video that's going to come out in the future about where I'm calculating how many atoms of each element are there in the universe using the total number of atoms in the universe and each percentage of each element. However, I'm not doing every atom because something like astatine, which only has 30 grams in the Earth's crust, which isn't even a mole, and if you don't even understand what a mole is, then I have to make the video. Anyways, the fact that you can't even, there's not even a mole of it in the Earth, and so in the universe or in the solar system alone, there's not very much. So it'd be so small of an amount, and on such a massive scale, it'd just be unnecessary. Anyways, that's where I like scale, orders of magnitude, and I'm going to do more videos on it. They take a lot of time and a lot of math and a lot of research. But they're coming. Don't worry. Anyways, on to my next favorite topic. Number 2. And that is Newton's laws. So, Newton's laws. Why do I like them so much? Well, besides the fact that I'm not going to make a Newton's Law series again for another, like, a year probably, just because you do it once. They were in 1080p. They were okay. I could definitely do a better job now. Maybe. But, not necessarily. But I am going to use Newton's second law in a future video. And this is why it really inspires me. And plus, I'm in physics currently in college. It's physics for agriculture, so it's easier. But, I mean, you do use the same equations. Of course, these laws govern the entire universe. And so, the video I'm going to make is how big of a mass, at what velocity, can I throw to accelerate myself to the speed of light. I'm going to explore a lot of concepts of, like, oh, if I had a baseball at super density, that if I just threw it on a rolling chair, I'd just fly backwards. And a bunch of crazy stuff. But all you really have to do is F equals ma. Force equals mass times acceleration. I take that force, set it equal to my mass times an unknown value, which will be my acceleration, divide mass across, and then boom, I get my acceleration of my mass. Thanks to that force, because I threw a mass at a certain acceleration. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. And I just did it off the top of my head. And it's crazy. I'm going to do a whole video about that. And these laws, they govern rockets. Of course they govern rockets. They govern everything. But rockets also fascinate me so much. And I would do another rockets video, like redo that one. Because that one I did is kind of crap. I'd redo it again. Except I'd actually want to watch a rocket launch in person. Or touch a rocket. That'd be pretty dope. Or go up in one and go to space. Give me a touch of the Elon Musk. I want to be on a Falcon Starship or the Starship, whatever the heck you're calling it now. I want to be on top of one of those. I want to go into space. I'll go up with that artist that's going to go around the moon. I don't want to pay though. I don't have any money, but I'll go up there. Anyways, I'm getting off topic. Now on to my last one, and I'm going to do a little something special for it. My most favorite topic I've done thus far in this channel. And I knew it wasn't, and I told you this wasn't in any stellar order. It wasn't a special order. But my most favorite topic is centripetal acceleration. Okay, probably because no guess. The centripetal acceleration is one of my most favorite topics I've ever talked about on this channel. I mean, sadly I'm not on a merry-go-round because, well, it's 11:17 at night. And it's really cold outside, and there's like 6 inches of snow on the ground, and I think it's snowing. Yeah, fun place I live in. Fun time. March. Yeah, it's March. Yeah, it's March 2nd. Yeah. and there's 6 inches of snow on the ground. Fantastic. Anyways, I'm off topic, but if I could go to the park, we're talking about centripetal acceleration, and as tribute to my most favorite topic, I've gone out and done a little bit of math. So I've taken the Earth's radius between it and the Sun, which is 149,600,000,000 meters. That's on average, anyways, because it's an ellipse. Times 2 times pi to find the circumference. Divided by the time it takes for it to go around the Sun, which is 365 days, times 24 times 60 times 60, which gets you in seconds, which I have no idea what it is. But anyways, it gets you a velocity of the Earth going around the Sun of 29,785.67 meters per second. That's accurate. That's true. I double-checked. That's actually more precise than what Google gives you. Anyways, I'm now going to try and calculate the centripetal acceleration of the Earth as it goes around the Sun. So you take the velocity and you square it and divide it by the radius to get, drumroll please, 0.0059 meters per second squared. That's basically nothing, and was a waste of my time and yours. I was depressed when it came out to be that number. I always figured it'd be something bigger, but I guess if it were bigger, how would the Sun keep it in orbit around itself with that kind of speed? I would be interested to see what other planets are and to see what the moon's is. Be very curious. But yeah, that's all I have for today. But in the meantime, I'd like to thank you all for watching. Happy 100 and to many more. Please like, comment, share, and please like, comment, and share. New videos every other Friday, 4:30 p.m. Central Time, and good night. Step 3. Maybe I should consult my book. Oh, hi there. Didn't see you there. Bet you didn't see me because I know nobody's watching. Because I never want right now, like how to make money from YouTube. Yeah, you should totally subscribe, please, and check the playlist wherever it's gonna pop up. Geez, this is getting awkward. Bye.